So the right iPaaS can change everything. So as I mentioned before, I did not have any technical experience. That's not my background. Understood finance and understand finance use cases, data flow, what we're trying to accomplish, quote to cash, procure to pay, anything like that. That is the language that I speak when it comes to these integrations. A tool like DataBlend and iPaaS takes the same approach. We market towards and try to solve that issue for finance individuals so that there's not a need for coding. There's not a need for scripting. Integration doesn't become a black box. You have the ability to go into the tool. It's all point and click, drop downs. It's set up via wizard. There's all these different shortcuts that it essentially empowers the finance individual to own that process, to understand what's happening to their data through that previous flow diagram on the left, what's happening at each one of those stages. It's also flexible. It's going to support all environments. So based on those different sources that I had on the previous slide, there's many different ways: on-prem, cloud, hosted. You can do just flat files from proprietary systems. We have so many different options that if something comes up, a problem, a business use case comes up 6 months from now that you need to solve for, you have the ability and the comfort to know that that solution is going to be able to be supported by this platform for integrations. You don't need to worry about if there's a native integration between those, that new system and your current. Users control the creation of application stack with the freedom of choice. That's a very big one for me. So before I said that if you're on a certain ERP, you're usually going to go to the marketplace and figure out what works with the tool that you're working with as your core financials. And that limits or changes your selection process to first prioritize what are my options, and then you choose from there for the best fit. If you have iPaaS in your tech stack, if you have a platform to integrate, that allows you to flip that and make a decision based on what's the business process that you're trying to solve for. And then you know that the integration tool is there for you. So you're just making that decision, okay, what is the thing that's going to be best at connecting or bringing in billing information into my accounting system, bringing in sales data into my accounting system. You're making the decision based on that function, not based on the integration. So you flip the order and prioritization in your selection process. It also gives you one platform to create, manage, and support every integration. So if you have, any finance system or finance department's going to have 4 or 5, maybe more different systems at play. And so does that mean that you have 4 or 5 different numbers, support lines that you need to pick up and call if things go wrong? So it makes it very difficult to track down, how do I solve this issue and how do I do it quickly? It's pretty rare that you run into an issue that you have plenty of runway and time to fix. That usually comes up at the worst possible time. And so by having a single iPaaS, single platform that we can reach out to someone, a support line that's worked with all 5 of your integrations, and then you don't have to worry about who knows the Salesforce side versus the Intact side, because you have a single platform that's going to handle both ends. And they're also going to take care of your T&E. They're going to work with your EMR system that's bringing in data as well. You have that single place or single resource or extension of your finance department to contact.